Hey, Constance. So I went ahead and pulled on the situation, and I will just kind of tell you um, what the cards are saying to me. So the major cards he has is defending his past. Um, I feel like there was a relationship that he was in that hurt him, but he is able to move forward. So you just have to take it slow with him. He can be very defensive of his energy, and he won't give up any memories of the past. So if you just tell him to like forget about certain things, he's not going to do that. Um, I do feel he's going to be this way for a while. He just kind of like sits with his own energy, and he doesn't really open up and share things that would help move forward to a better relationship. Um, I do feel the worst is behind you both. You have the Tower in reverse. So that kind of means that you both kind of went through something, or one of you did, and came out of it stronger. Came out of it motivated to start changing certain things in your life or situations, or the way, we react to certain things here. Um, you have the Page of Cups also with the Page of Wands. Huh. So with that, I am getting a childlike behavior, not taking things seriously. Like you said, he's just kind of going with the flow. Um, I do feel that he can be very charismatic. He can be very romantic when he wants to be. He can like spontaneously invite you somewhere or out to dinner or whatever. I don't know if this has happened yet, but I do see him capable of doing this. Um, just be wary of his temper. I feel like if you bring up something from the past, or, something that hurt you in the past, he will, be very defensive about that, but he will offer kindness, like, he will offer kindness to like change the conversation. um, he is very trustworthy. He does what he says he's going to do, only because he feels like this is his time to take action and takes what's his. But the cards are saying one of you feels defeated in a way. So I don't know which one, if that's you or him. Defeated from lies, or, it might not even be him. It might be somebody else. Cheating, stuff like that. But his character is very honest now. Do you feel trouble in the relationship? I don't feel it being balanced. Okay, I feel like maybe one of you is putting in too much energy, and the other one is just kind of sitting with that, not really giving their all right now. Do you feel that you both care about each other and you have feelings for each other? But it can come to be, if one of you puts too much energy into the relationship and the other one doesn't, it can turn almost into a toxic relationship. So just be wary of that. And, any addictions that one of you has, to kind of not jump on board with that, whether it's negative thinking or negative thoughts or negative activity. Um, I feel like you see more in him than he feels about himself. You see potential there. And you're not ready to wait for that, because I kind of feel like if you are being told to wait, you will just kind of go do what you want to do with the full card, jump on your own train, do your own thing, and just kind of leave him behind, because, if he's not going to go with you, you're just going to go kind of situation. But you do see more potential in him here. Let me just look at the last card here. Because you know exactly what you want now in a relationship, and you've been wanting him to take the steering wheel and, be in control here. With the Chariot in reverse, that's why I kind of feel also that with the Death in reverse and the Chariot in reverse, that this isn't going to move forward anytime soon, but to have fun with each other in the meantime, because I feel like he is capable of it. He's very creative, but he has a lot of shit going on, or a lot of shit, you know, he has carrying. But I want to say that, does he feel like you are too good for him, is the question here. Because I feel like if he's being told he's too good, you're too good for him, or he's just not enough, to be wary of anything you say to him, because I feel like he will leave if you do. He's not going to want to argue, and he's not going to want to fight, even though I had mentioned a temper in the past, because the only time he will probably act out is when you bring up the past. He gets defensive. But if you bring up like him not doing enough with you and not being good enough and not, he will shut down, is what I'm getting from the cards. Do you feel, you know, you two will last a while? You know, you have the Ace of Wands. So that's all about fire and energy and communication and sexuality and all that. To just be inventive and think of different things to do with each other, and to try not to be judgmental of each other. So to kind of hold back from that. So I don't see marriage or anything like that, but I do see him not wanting to make the relationship stable or long term. You know, he may just want to go with the flow, like you said, and then maybe on down the line, he will change his mind. But for now, you know, this is what the cards are showing me. So let me know if you have any questions. Much love.